Hi, it's time for thoughts about patience today. I am thinking about work and the projects that we take on today. For me, especially, that includes editing and writing. And I am almost 60 years old, and so sometimes I get frustrated that I feel like I've wasted lots of years and I haven't done as much with my writing and editing that as much as I could have over the years. But there is no use thinking about those things and stressing about them now, right? I mean, I can't go back and change anything. And so I just need to try to work the best I can in the years ahead and do the things that I feel like God is telling me to do. Work on editing, work on writing. I had a couple things happen that I was going to just kind of talk about. One was I had submitted a couple of proposals for workshop ideas for a conference that I was hoping that they might pick me to be a faculty member. And I got news today that no, they had picked all the faculty, and it was a really hard decision because they had so many good applicants, and I did not get picked to present a workshop at this conference. So that was disappointing, but I it's okay. I am also next week going to a writers conference in Cedar Falls, a very nice conference that I've been to. I went many times when we lived in Iowa, and I went last year and presented a workshop about editing, and they asked me to come back this year and do another one on editing. So it'll be a little different than last year, but I'm looking forward to that. But I know that my brain is starting to kind of stress about that, and I need to keep preparing. I started my PowerPoint, I'm working on it. But last night I dreamed that I was at this conference, and first I was thinking, oh no, I didn't bring the little decorations for my book table. And then I realized, oh no, I forgot the whole box full of books. They're back at home in South Dakota, and I'm in Iowa. It's like 4.5, 5 hours away. How am I going to do that? Am I just going to, be here without my books? And then I had two dogs in the back of my vehicle, my daughter's dogs, Scooter and Charlie. They were there. And I was like, what am I going to do with these dogs during the conference? And so then I was talking to Gary, and I was trying to figure out if he could bring my books down and bring the dogs back home. And I woke up thinking, oh my gosh, my brain is starting to kind of stress about getting ready for this. So I know I need to keep working on it. And I just was thinking that, in all of our professions, whatever our jobs are, there are probably things that we are hoping to do in our professions, things that we have to be patient as we wait for those things to happen. And so I can wait patiently and put in the hard work that it takes to do editing jobs and keep working on. I've written one book, but I have other book ideas, and so I can keep working toward getting those books published eventually. And so it takes a lot of patience and dedication and hard work to get where we want to go when we are in our professions. I picked a verse from Romans again for the verse for today, and it is Romans 8, verse 25. And I think this verse it is talking about salvation. If you read the verses before it, talking about the things that we hope for when we have salvation, that we hope for and wait for a totally changed body and mind as when we get to heaven someday. I think that's basically what it's talking about. But I think that we can also apply it to just things that we're hoping for in our professions and in life. So Romans 8:25 says, but if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently. So I just want to encourage you to wait for whatever you're waiting for patiently as much as possible. I'm going to show you our picture again today, and I have one of the little tabs here turned up that I'm going to pull off, and so you can see a little bit more of the picture that we're going to see by the end of the month. There it is, a little bit more. And I just hope that you will keep practicing patience. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking about patience, or if there's something that we should discuss as we go through the rest of this month. I think that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with more thoughts on patience. Bye.